Well, hi, I'm Lieutenant Mark Signa from the UCSB Police Department.
And I'm Brad McVeigh from the Santa Barbara Sheriff's Office. We're looking at a couple of differences this year, potentially as far as Halloween goes, primarily because of some of the events that have occurred in Isla Vista over the last year. It's been pretty traumatic for the community. So this year we've partnered closely with the University Police Department, and we plan on upstaffing our patrol personnel in the Isla Vista area significantly. We've kind of divided the area into two different parts, with the Sheriff's Department handling one side and the Police Department handling the other. As far as our operations go, it's kind of similar. It's just that we're going to have a lot more officers out there to ensure the public safety.
Recognizing the problems that have happened in prior Halloweens, there's been some that have gone great with very few problems, and others have been basically just crazy with a lot of people and a lot of problems and people getting hurt and injured. We realized that after Deltopia, we had to relook at how we handled Isla Vista and what our needs would be in order to best provide the protection that the county and the area needs. So what we've done is worked with the Sheriff's Department on organizing the best way to collaborate and provide officers both for the north side and south side of Isla Vista. With all the officers coming in that we have from Isla Vista, sorry about that. For all the officers that we have coming in from UCSB, we realized that we need to work with the Sheriff's Department and use those officers in the most effective way. Lieutenant McVeigh has been fantastic with working with us and providing us the opportunity to help patrol the north side of Isla Vista. Well, the Sheriff's Department takes control of the south side of Isla Vista and handles the busy streets, Del Playa and Salvador Tarde. We'll be able to provide more officers to the north side, which in years past has always been a struggle to get the officers up there. So working together, we feel we've come up with a plan that's actually a great collaborative effort to actually provide better protection for the county and the city of Isla Vista.
I think the students and residents in Isla Vista will see similar actions this year as they've seen in the past, starting Friday afternoon about 6 o'clock. Well, actually, I should say 4 o'clock, just so you're prepared. We will start closing down the streets below Trigo to vehicular traffic. There'll be no parking on Del Playa for the entire weekend. All those notices are going up now. They'll be reposted a number of times. Friday, starting at 3 o'clock, if there's vehicles still parked on Del Playa, we are going to tow those away. I know the university has offered students, or I should say UCSB students, parking on campus and some other places where they can go. And like I say, we're trying to get that word out early so they can prepare for that.
This Halloween, the university is trying something different. In years past, they've shut down the university and tried to discourage it from being any type of event. But this year they recognize with what happened last year that they need to provide a venue for students in Isla Vista to go and find a place that is away from the party and the craziness of Del Playa and the party streets. This year, Associate Students is providing a concert with Young the Giants. It'll be at the Event Center on Friday, Halloween, and it'll start at 10 p.m. and go all the way through till 2 a.m. So it'd be a great concert, an opportunity for people to get away from the madness of Isla Vista and to have a safe venue. They're also going to be having the University Center open, a place where people can stay and relax. And again, this is kind of a rest zone, along with possibly a skating rink over by the event center. So a lot of different opportunities on campus to get away from Isla Vista if you don't want to be a part of the party scene.
In addition, we've had a number of meetings with members of the public, community leaders, student groups, and organizations, trying to get the word out just about how dangerous this can be. Yeah, just dangerous because of the numbers that come into the area. And obviously the lower streets of Isla Vista aren't designed to handle the number of people that show up sometimes on a Halloween weekend. Last time Halloween fell on a Friday, we had over 20,000 people descend on Isla Vista, and it was absolutely destroyed afterwards. Took extensive amount of cleanup, as a result of that crowd, most of it from being out of town. It's difficult for law enforcement because we can only respond to those numbers that come in. We don't have control of it. People that can really steer that are the local community members, people that live here. And we encourage them to let their friends know this is not a good weekend to come. We're trying to keep that population of those visitors down this year.
We recognize that Isla Vista is a great place, and we're not trying to stop Isla Vista from being Isla Vista. But we recognize the issues with Isla Vista Halloween is that there are so many people coming into town that it wrecks the atmosphere. It becomes a free-for-all for a lot of people who don't care about this community, who are not concerned about the after effects and the damage done to the community. They show up, they party, they leave. We're really encouraging Isla Vistans to step forward and recognize that this is a community that needs to come together and recognize the problems and find solutions together. Law enforcement is only a band-aid to the problems we're facing. The community needs to come together to actually find the solutions to fix Halloween. If we can find ways of making Isla Vista a much safer place on Halloween by keeping it local, we want to do that. We want to provide the best venue for the people that actually are members of our community and make it a safe place for everybody.
I think one of the biggest messages we can provide is that this isn't a law enforcement problem, as Lieutenant Signa said. This is our community problem, and it's something that we all need to work on together.